Hi guys, so this is my analysis on DXY. What am I expecting on DXY? If you watch my previous analysis on DXY, I said I'm expecting DXY to put, I think DXY was around this level if I remember really well, and I think I said I'm expecting DXY to at least come to my negative 27.8, my negative 27% fib level, which is my target right here. And I said I'm expecting it to at least get to negative 27.8 or negative 61.2, which is my second TP. But as you can see, when it goes to my negative 27.8% level, we can see there was a rejection around that area, and it continued to push to the downside, and even the price action, we will have known that we might not get to negative 61.8 because of how it reacted over my negative 27% A level. We can see there was a double top forming around my negative 27% A level, so that sounds like two confluences. One confluence was we are around my negative 27% fib level, and if you've been watching my analysis, you know that my negative 27% is a reversal zone, so that was one confluence that we might reverse. Another confluence was that it gave us the M pattern, which is also a reversal pattern, so that was like a confluence that we might reverse out of that zone, and we might not get to my negative 61.8. so since now that this has been valid, let me delete the price actions and the price right now, and let's focus on our current price action. So if you've been watching my analysis, you know I have my bias on DXY as being uptrend, but it doesn't just, you know how the market goes. The market doesn't just always just go up. It has to come up and go down, go up and go down. So what am I seeing right now based on this current price action? I can see a little bit of a sell move around that area before we now continue. So I can see a little bit of a sell move, like I said, before we now continue on a buy. My overall direction is still buy, but it doesn't mean we won't be seeing sells in between. So based on the current price action, what am I seeing? I see a little bit of sell right now, and my reason is because we can see this trend line right here. There was a breakout trend line right here. This trend line, it broke out the trend line and it has retested, and we've been seeing it breaking structure as well. So we can see there's a breakout structure around this area right here. There's also a breakout structure around this area right here. So it's currently breaking structure. So that's a possibility that we might continue to push to the upside. But we can see right at this level right here. What am I seeing here? I see maybe we can retest to this zone right here, around that zone right here, before we now continue to push to the downside. That's a possibility I'm seeing, but we just have to be patient to see what we are expecting. So as of right now, based on this current price action, I think we might continue. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think we might just continue to push to the downside because of the breakout structure. So what I'm saying is something like this, then continue to push to at least this trend line right here for us to now continue to push to the upside, because I'm still targeting this trend line at that other side. So this trend line is being targeted for us to now see. If I zoom in a little bit just to show you where the trend line is coming from, the trend line is coming from this. You can see there's a touch here, there's a touch here, so there's a possible we might come to this trend line and touch that trend line as well. But before we get there, I think we might push to the downside a little bit to touch that trend line before we now continue to the before we now continue to move to the downside. So now I can use my fib from first to the second, so I can use that to just see where I am thinking of. So let me go. So what are we seeing currently? I see we might push up a little bit more. Let me see if there's an imbalance that might be filled. Yep. So I'm seeing an imbalance in the 30 minutes right at this level that hasn't been filled yet. So there's an imbalance right here that has not been filled yet, which is around my 78.6 fib level, around that area. So I see a possible move to at least we might push up a little bit to that zone right here before we now continue to the downside. That's a possibility I'm seeing. And my target, if you've been watching my video, my target is mostly around my negative 27% fib level. So I'm just going to draw my price action for my target, which is around this level right here. So just a quick summary of what I think I'm looking for. I'm looking for a possible bullish move to around this level right here, then continue to push to the downside. So that is what I'm expecting on DXY to do. Expecting a bit of a bullish move and a continuation to the downside, but overall I'm thinking we might touch this trend line right here. Let me use another color for here, but I think we might touch this trend line right here. I see that happening. Let me just change the color. Yep, so that is what I am thinking overall. Then maybe after touching this trend line, we might now continue to push up to the next target, which is this trend line right here. But we just have to see how that plays out. So all this is insightful, guys. Please don't forget to share, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next analysis. Thank you for watching.